Tasty Premier, ventana al cine actual. 45 años.
What is it?
They found her. You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
De Andrew Haigh.
People would ask me, are you going to make a sequel to Weekend? I'm like, yeah, I am. It's 45 years. And they're like, oh, great. And I'm like, but it's about a man and a woman, and they're like 70. But it just made sense to me to like do one film about people in a relationship looking forward about what this could be, and then someone looking back at their lives and their relationship. People have this tendency to think that someone who's 70 has this completely different interior life than someone that's 40, which I'm 42 now. But of course they don't. You know, I'm probably similar to what I was when I was 20, and I probably will be when I'm 60, and then later on still. And I think talking to Tom and Charlotte, they were just pleased to read a script that actually the characters had an interior life, you know, and I think we kind of forget that about people that are slightly older sometimes.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Come on.
I'm not prancing around in the living room at this time of night.
I talked to them before we started about, like, this is how I'm going to shoot it, and sometimes it would just be like, you know, the scene in the beginning when the letter arrives, it's just one shot.
Sutil dolor.
You didn't know her.
No. I didn't.
El tiempo no se detiene.
We never talked about it in all the years that we've known each other.
Con Charlotte Rampling.
And it's tainted everything. 45 years is very much the type of film that I've always been particularly sensitive to. It reminded me very much of the film I did 15 years ago with François Ozon called Under the Sand, which was the same thing about a haunting. It's about a very personal journey into your own psyche, into your own emotional world. I'd like to be able to tell you everything I'm thinking, but I can't.
Y Tom Courtenay.
There was nothing going to stop me from wanting to be in it, and having been really very pleased to have been asked.
It's not about Tom, it's about Jeff. So Tom is presented to me. Obviously, I knew him as an actor. Tom is presented to me, and that's the casting, and I thought the casting was great, because we sort of, with Andrew, you know, when he asked me what I thought, and I thought, this is fantastic.
That's something I want to tell you.
Okay.
You know, I feel sure I've told you before, but it was a long time ago, so I could be wrong. We had one day together. We read our scenes, went off and had a drink. But it was so well organized, a set, you know, the cottage we filmed in. We had a little place next door where we could rest. We stayed in the same bed and breakfast. We did our shopping in Tesco on the way back home at night, you know. So it was quite clubby.
We're gonna have dinner, and then we're gonna go to bed. And then we're gonna get up. And we'll try and start again.
45 años. Tasty Premier. Vistazo a lo nuevo del cine. Golden Premier.